Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa and today I will be showing you guys how I cook sinigang. This time I'm going to be using some beef short ribs. But the way that I'm making the sinigang today, you can also make it with pork. I like to use pork spare ribs. You can also make it with shrimp. And you could technically make it with fish as well, but I make my fish sinigang a little bit different. So what you're going to need today is your protein. So right here I have beef short ribs, or you can use pork as well. And then you're going to need an onion, a tomato, your vegetable of choice. Today I have broccoli and okra. You can also add string beans, eggplant, daikon radish, really any vegetable that you like. And then for the seasoning, you're gonna need this tamarind soup mix, sinigang sa sampalok mix. This one is made by Knorr. There's other brands out there, but this one is my favorite one, so I always use the Knorr brand. And then the fish sauce is going to be optional. So let's get started. So I have the meat in a pot and I filled it up with water. It's about 3/4 of the way up. Turn it on, put the lid on, and let it come to a boil. Once the water starts boiling, you'll see all the scum floating on top. You just want to skim all of that off and continue skimming until it's all clear. Alright, so I've skimmed the water about 3 times already, and once your water is pretty much clear like this, we're going to go ahead and add in the onions and tomatoes. I cut them into big chunks, and I have about 1 pound of meat in here, so I'm only using half of the onion, but if you have more meat, go ahead and use the whole onion, and I put the whole tomato in there. It wasn't that big. So now I'm going to put the lid back on, and I'm just going to let this boil. I'll check on it again in about an hour. So it's been about 1 hour and 20 minutes and I just checked on it. I actually added a little bit more water. I just want to maintain this level of broth. And the meat is almost cooked. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit longer until the meat is fully tender. I want it to be really tender, like fall off the bone tender. Alright, so my beef is basically cooked. It's super tender, falling off the bone. Now I'm going to add in the tamarind soup mix. I like my sinigang to be really sour, so I'm gonna put in the whole packet. And this is gonna give it the sinigang flavor and make it sour. So I'm gonna stir that around. If it's too sour, you can always add a little bit more water. And then at this point, you can also add in a little bit of fish sauce. You don't really have to though, because that sinigang mix is like already flavored. But if you want, you can add just a little bit of fish sauce. And now I'm just gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes before we add the vegetables in. Okay, so 10 minutes later, the last step is to add in your vegetables. You wanna add in the ones that take the longest to cook. I only have broccoli and okra, so I'm just gonna put them in at the same time. You would also add in your jalapeno or serrano peppers, whatever kind of peppers you wanna add in here. Usually we like to have the peppers on the side with fish sauce for dipping. So you would wanna cook those in here now. You would just put them in whole. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop in all my vegetables, get the lid back on, and then cook it for a couple more minutes. Alright you guys, here is the final product, beef sinigang. This was so easy to make, you guys. It just takes a while to cook the meat, but like I said, so easy to make. I like to have this with rice, and I like to put a lot of the broth over my rice. And then for dipping, I usually have fish sauce with some of the pepper in it. I'm gonna use Thai chili pepper this time because I didn't have any jalapenos or serranos, but use what you like. I hope you guys try this recipe at home and let me know how you guys like it. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.